Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Aaron Davis, Mr. You Know. Today I had the pleasure to come to Sno-Isle Tech Beauty Program to teach and inspire the young entrepreneurs, artists. It's another day in the journey. Welcome to Life Through the Lens.
Yeah, I'ma tell her how it is. Dreaming about doing this. Never fit into the mix. Knew that I gotta move quick. Never be sitting down cause I be missing out everything I gotta get. Yeah, had to sell 25 tickets to get on the stage and I'll never forget. They don't believe in me. They want the money they steal from me. I kept my confidence cause I know what it is.
When I was young, all my friends needed haircuts. So I was always artistic and drawing. So I was like, man, if I could draw a straight line, I could probably cut one. So I used my friends as guinea pigs. Coming to my senior year, I had to do a senior project. So on my senior project that day, I had to become a barber. For 7 years, unprofessionally, I built up a name for myself. I was cutting outside of school, inside of school, the bathrooms, the hallways, just building up a name. And for 7 years, I was cutting outside of my house unprofessionally. After that, I realized, I was like, man, I really need to do this. I need to get professional and get my license, and this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Went to school, went to go just get some information from schools, and that day I actually signed up to get into the barber program. I was supposed to start the week after that, and the day before I actually started school, I really thought about it. I was like, man, I've been cutting for 7 years. I'm good at what I do. I'm sure I could learn a lot in barbering. But why not take it to the next step and do the whole program as cosmetology? So I called the school and I went in as a cosmetologist, and which I don't regret at all because I'm licensed to do everything. I could work in a barbershop and also I could work in a salon. Competitions, shows, being a platform artist, doing weddings, doing rehearsals or whatever. There's so much in this industry that you can gain from. So overall, I did my program, got that out the way, and it was rough. It's not easy, but this schooling will teach you if you really want to be a hairstylist in the rest of your life. Students in the class, and the guy said, there's only going to be about 2% of you that really are successful in this industry. And in the back of my mind, I was like, I'm that 1%. And you kind of have to have that vision and that confidence to be in the industry and make it what you can, because the sky's the limit for this. Funny story is, I had my second and third competition. I got first place, went to Walmart, and that's how I met Milka. She was like, hey, were you just at the competition? I was like, yeah, do I know you? She's like, oh, I was there. And got her contact information. She asked me personally, she's like, how do you go to these schools and get in contact to go and teach and inspire these artists, or get in contact with salons? And I kind of just gave her my information. I'm like, you just got to reach out to people, just reach out, put yourself out there. And now a year later, look at her, she's in the school teaching. So that's a big inspiration for me. I'm sure it is for her, and it's cool to see that. I think a week after that, we met up to do a video, a collaboration video, and from there, we just always been seeing each other and networking. We have a lot of the same common friends. We go to competitions together, and I know she's won a bunch, I've won a bunch. We've up days, they're down days, and so you have to be really outgoing, which that also taught me. I wasn't always the type of person to get in front of people and talk. I had to build that confidence and build it up. And you got to much is having a vision and following through, believing in the process, and having confidence and having faith in yourself. You're going to meet a lot of people that don't have faith in you. They're going to be like, oh yeah, that's not going to work out. I just don't see it for yourself. And sometimes you're going to have to knock those people away and just keep tunnel vision on what you believe in. Has anybody had friends that just don't believe what their thought process is or what their goals are? Y'all have those type of friends? It sucks. Trust me, I had to drop off a lot of friends that just, and it's not even about dropping them off, it's just, hey man, I love you, but I got to keep on focus on the dream. If you got an iPhone, I have an iPhone that I use all the time for my photos. They come up with very good photos. Videos, like my video guy, this is my day one, my right hand man, he always is videoing for me. We document the story, the process of what I've been through and going and building. But yeah, as in social media, I think as in 2000 Daniel, you know, all that crazy stuff, and they eventually die out. But you just never know what can happen from a video or a photo. You just never know what can happen with it. So I would tell you guys take advantage of that and learn from it. You know, like I used to have stuff all in the background of my photos, so I started learning. Like to this day, he cuts across from me, and I always see a broom in my photos. I'm like, bro, will you move that broom, please? Get it out of my way. And he gets irritated with me because I say it so much. I don't know how I
get my license, work, and do it while getting paid, which was kind of like an extra little bonus for me. And it worked great for me in my lifetime, or my lifestyle at the time. Here I'm at the end of my 8 months, and I'm like literally a week, 2 weeks away from taking my test and being finalized and complete, and having my nice fancy piece of paper with my face on it, saying that I'm like official. Yeah, started off in N101, his apartment in Silver Lake, cutting our friends, getting them ready for the weekends, events, weddings, things like that. Just it started off with something that we just love to do. Just to, always, cut up our friends and make them feel good about themselves while they head out and make memories in their life. Not only that, but I met Milka probably like a year and a half ago. I'm just the camera guy, and I'm hanging around the industry, and all of a sudden I get these people coming up to me like, yo, like I see you with the camera, what's good? And I'm like, yeah, I cut hair, I love being around this. I've watched these guys win and compete, and like they went across 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, you guys went across America to Connecticut to the Super Bowls of barber and cosmetology expos. You'd be around the best of the best, the guys that are just doing it and that are working for the best clipper companies out there right now. So hats off to these guys. This industry is really what you make of it. Whatever you put, I got into this industry because whatever you put into it, you get out of it. So if you put in a lot, it's just your opportunities are endless, and whatever goals or dreams or expectations that you have for yourself, you can certainly reach them. Yeah, me with 9 other guys. My biggest thing is, you're always going to be around 9 other guys. It's your opportunity to feed off them. Don't ever look at other people as like your competition. You're always going to want to feed and share knowledge, and just stay humble in your lane. The shop has been wonderful. Working with people is amazing. When they come to you and they never met you in their life, I have people that have never met me. A guy yesterday told me, sat in my chair, never met me before, but said he trusted me. And before starting this business, I'm like, to have someone in this world say that they trust you is, I just kind of hits my heart, because it makes you feel good. Like, wow, like some of you just walk out and the world that we live in, it's hard to trust people, but people come in and they have faith in you and know that they're in a good spot and trust you while they're sitting in your chair. So that's amazing. Again, being able to have that impact on people while they come in and they're scruffy, looking homeless, and then all of a sudden they give you an idea. You play around with their hair and you're like, okay, you give them your suggestions on everything that you've learned here from Milka and further on in your journey. You use that and apply that, and you make these people. You give them their confidence. They look good. They feel good, and that's why they tip you good, because you make them feel good about themselves, and they leave that shop confident than they were, just ready to take on the world. I think that's something that in this industry, it's just something very special. No other industry is able to allow or to give that to anybody. Yeah, I also want to thank Aaron and Milka for having me today. And I wish you guys nothing but good luck in the future, and go crush your dreams and your goals. Go stay open. You never know who you're going to meet, and you might have cool opportunities like this in the future to be able to meet somebody at a competition or at another shop and just watch you grow. I never thought I'd have an opportunity to come here, let alone have the other opportunities to travel with these guys and do all that. So to keep your options open, I like she says, it started off barbering, and and then I came to the camera. So you never know what else you're gonna get into. You're gonna have other passions.
Now you're a motivational speaker. Look at that, just like that. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. And if I'm a motivational speaker, lately I've been saying, and it's just a small saying, and it has something to do with asking yourself just these 2 questions a day. And this is going to help you with just simply, driving by McDonald's and if you're trying to eat good and be good, or just simply decisions to where you're trying to get somewhere in life to better yourself or to chase your goals or anything. Just always ask yourself, with small decisions in life, is this going to help you or is it going to hurt you? Been using it for the past month now, and it's been helping me out a lot. Just with my health, with my quality in work, with even just the decisions I make after work, that's going to decide what's going to happen for my next work day. Such as 4th of July, I'm going to have to behave myself because I have to be back at work at 9 a.m. in the morning. So am I going to make bad decisions or going to make good decisions? If I make it a good decision, I'm going to make a lot of money the following day of 4th of July. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to have 100% of my energy towards my client, which they deserve. So also just be mindful of, other people before decision making. Just, is it going to help you or is it going to hurt you?
The different techniques, but I wanted to be more personal with you guys and give you guys something that I don't really give a lot of salons and schools the focus of, the knowledge that I have and I've gained, and I'm still learning. That's the thing about this is I've been doing this for 11 years and I'm still learning, and that's the beauty of it. And you gotta enjoy that. Never set a bar to the mid level. You always got to keep reaching to the top. Like he was saying, making people feel good. That that's what we do, is transform people. I told him, I was like, that's the thing is, some people don't know what a good haircut is. Some people don't know how to do a haircut that fits their structure of their face, the frame of their face, or whatever it is. And you got to find a style that fits them. You have to find a style that fits everybody and makes them look good. Has anybody cut hair before? All right, she comes out like clippers, shears.
Once I gave my brother, and he always wants it straight.
Yeah.
And so I always have
You didn't push them back, right? Every day in the shop, I compete. I come out to schools, salons, and try to inspire them, motivate them, which also inspires me and motivates me too, because you're Hollywood.
There's a beauty school in LA that I'm interested in going to after I graduate high school.
What one?
I don't remember her name. It's my friend. She goes there.
Oh, nice. Every school is going to give you the basics. You're going to learn a lot more in the real world and doing it and making mistakes. So I tell every student, if you're going to make mistakes.
I heard that most barbers are good at drawing, but I'm really bad at drawing. I'm horrible at drawing, and that scares me because I'm I want to get
my first year in the industry, and that's a lot of money, as being and for somebody's first year in the industry. I would say you make what it is. Personality, like you were saying, have a confidence in personality and being there for your clients. Some clients tip good, some clients don't. It just depends on who they are. Sometimes